I'm Dr. Ivor Benjamin, the co-chair of the Conference on Professionalism and Ethics. I am joined today by Dr. Bob Harrington. Dr. Harrington was a lead author of the paper and is a past president of the American Heart Association. Dr. Harrington is also chair of the Department of Medicine at Stanford University. Take an even deeper dive with respect to the guidance that you will give with respect to conflict of interest.
The guidance that we've given is, first off, let's call these relationships. Again, maybe they're relationships with industry, but also, as I've noted, intellectual conflicts, institutional conflicts, association conflicts. That has to be disclosed. So every activity that involves research, education, things like reviewing manuscripts, reviewing grants, those really need to have four things take place, one of which is disclosure. So each organization, in this case, the AHA, needs to and does have a mechanism by which those relationships can be disclosed. Secondly, there needs to be institutional way for a group like the AHA to review and to understand those relationships as to whether or not they constitute a true conflict. I'll give you an example. A physician has a consulting relationship with a pharmaceutical manufacturer around a specific product. That investigator would like to do a clinical trial that involves human subjects research, and in particular involves the consenting and enrolling of a patient in a clinical trial that involves that same medical product. There's both a relationship and a potential conflict. There needs to be a group that tries to make that link. Is there a conflict here that is either prohibitory, or might they say you can participate in certain aspects of the research with that relationship? It needs to be disclosed and then assessed. And then it needs to be managed. Who's watching out over that? Who's making sure that the primary interests are protected? And then I think we put forward an important fourth step, which is, where is the larger oversight of that management process? And is there at every institution, whether it's a university or an association like the American Heart Association, how is that overseen? By what body? There's some other things that we get into, I think, which are a little trickier. So for example, when one reviews a manuscript for a peer-reviewed journal, we put forward the notion that one needs to be both aware of and disclosing of one's own potential biases. And we need editors who look at those comments from the reviewers in the context of their potential biases and are able to balance all of that to provide an appropriate and high quality peer review.